Good morning, mayroon tayong good news for today. Ayan, today or kahapon yata. Tapos ngayon lang. Dito tayo sa Dasan, Hong Kong. Good news ito para sa mga nag-a-apply para sa Hong Kong or para sa mga magtuturista. O hindi naman wala masyadong turista or basta para sa mga taga Hong Kong or mga ano dito. Kasi ito yung headline. Simula sa February 5 ay 14 ano na lang, 14 araw na lang ang hotel quarantine ng mga paparating na mga biyahero mula sa ibang bansa. Pero ang flight ban sa 8 bansa kabilang ang Pilipinas, Australia, Canada, France, India, Pakistan, Britain at United States ay mananatili hanggang February 18. Ito ang mga pinahayag ni Chief Executive Carrie Lam ngayong hapon na nagsabi din na dahil sa patuloy na pagkalat ng mga kaso ng COVID-19 sa Hong Kong ay papahabain pa ng 2 linggo ang mga patakaran laban sa pag-uumpukan. So, na-extend ng 2 weeks yung social distancing or bawal mag-gathering ganyan. So quarantine shortened to 14 days but flight ban on 8 countries stay. Ito yung headline. So dito tayo para sa mga ating kababayan diyan na nasa worldwide at sa mga mayroong dito sa Hong Kong. Ayan, dito tayo sa quarantine shortened to 14 days but flight ban on 8 countries stay. Itong pahayag ni Chief Executive Carrie Lam kahapon sa kanyang live. Si Lam says the decision to cut the quarantine period is based on science. Ayan. Kasi may researchers sila dito guys. So in a majority policy shift, the Hong Kong government has announced that its 21-day quarantine for arriving travelers from abroad will be cut to 14 days starting on February 5, but they must remain under medical observation for 7 more days. The change was announced by Chief Executive Carrie Lam in an announced press conference late this afternoon, January 27. Chief Executive, si Lam said the decision to cut the quarantine period is not because of pressure from anyone but because of science. Di ba may science expert sila? She said, according to government experts, the incubation period for the Omicron variant, which is fueling a surge in COVID-19, is between 4 to 5 days. So it will look very illogical for us to continue putting new arrivals on 21-day quarantine. Currently, Hong Kong residents returning from 147 countries are required to undergo 21 days of quarantine at designated hotels. A handful of countries are categorized as medium risk, for which the required quarantine period is 14 days. Under the new guidelines, all overseas countries will now be classified under Group A. Thus, no non-resident will be allowed to board a flight for Hong Kong, and they must be fully vaccinated and hold a recognized vaccination record. The CE also said that flights from 8 major countries, including the Philippines, will be extended for another 2 weeks to February 18. Also included in the ban are Australia, Canada, France, India, Pakistan, Britain, and the United States. The CE also said that because of large-scale outbreaks in the community, the government could not relax, even fine-tune social distancing measures. The Center for Health Protection earlier reported a record of 164 COVID-19 infections, 116 of them local, including 12 with unknown sources. Thus, all restrictions, including the no dine-in at restaurants after 6 p.m. and the closure of the most entertainment venues, will be extended for 2 weeks or until February 17. Face-to-face classes will remain suspended until February 21. Ban on public gatherings for more than 4 people is extended until February 17. So guys, sa mga Pilipina natin dyan na nag-uumpukan or nagtatambay or nagpupwesto sa labas, bawal pa rin mag-umpukan ng hindi higit sa 4. I-extend siya hanggang February 17. Ayan. Mrs. Lam also said that the listed premises under CAP 599F will be expanded from February 24, so more venues will be included in the vaccine bubble, which will allow entry only to vaccinated people. But she assured those who are not fully vaccinated will be given ample time to comply with the requirement under the vaccine bubble arrangement. There are many invisible transmission in the community and we have raced to cut down these links, she said. That's why we have resorted to quick and tough measures. As if her decision to shorten quarantine was due to pressure from the business community, she said, "Of course not, because they want 7 days or no quarantine." For Hong Kong, she said, this is dangerous because of the low vaccination rate among elderly people. In care homes for the elderly and the disabled, she said the vaccination rate is just 30%. She again appealed to the elderly to get vaccinated, saying she did not want to put them at risk by further relaxing social distancing measure. Mrs. Lam also pointed out that the reason all 600 plus COVID-19 patients who are in hospitals are in stable condition is because almost all are fully vaccinated. During the upcoming Lunar New Year, she said the government will make a general mobilization to get as many people as tested for COVID-19 as possible. She called on retired civil servants to help in the effort to increase their daily testing capacity, which she hoped to raise to 100,000 or more within 1 to 2 weeks. Earlier, Health Secretary Sophia Chan hinted at the shortened quarantine period during a TV interview, saying that Omicron's short incubation period was being reviewed. Apart from the shortened quarantine, she said that if Tennis Bay Quarantine Center got filled up, home quarantine for close contact could be considered. However, there should first be a risk assessment of each case and support operations such as food supplies must be worked out. Yun. So good news sa mga sa mga mag-a-apply or kaya lang sa ngayon flight ban pa siya until February 18. Naka-flight ban pa ang mga ang mga nasa Pinas. Lalo na yung 8 bansa na Pero at least good news na ito. 14 days kasi talagang 21 days talaga noon eh. Kaya okay na rin 'yan at least siya. Ah, dahil sa pero sipin mo yan dito yung sabi dito, 'di ba? Meron dito na yung sabi niya, tingnan natin ha. Ito. Pino-point out niya na ang reason daw na 600 plus ang COVID-19 patients na nasa ospital ay mga fully vaccinated. So, kayo nang balang diyan kung anong ibig sabihin yan. Pero kay na vaccinated na rin naman ako. Kaya okay na rin na at least treated sila. Maganda kasi dito kasi pag na-trace nila, iti-treat ka talaga agad. Walang likoy-likoy. Talagang diyan. Kaya, ayan, good luck sa mga papasok na or sa mga nakabinbin na mga visa dyan sa Hintay-hintay na lang kayo until February 8 kasi magli-lift na yung niyan, yung ban dyan, yung flight ban na hanggang February 8 pa. Tapos, hintay na lang tayo hanggang February 8 ulit. Tapos, paalala sa ating mga kaibigan dyan na lumalabas pag Sunday, pa rin posting pa rin yung ating diyan na protocol na bawal magumpukan na higit ng 4. Kailangan hanggang 4 lang tapos maintain social distancing pa rin. And then it's Chinese New Year. Happy Chinese New Year na coming. Have a sweet life everyone. This is Lisel Birami, OFW Hong Kong. Saan man kayo sa panig ng mundo, ingat po tayong lahat. Stay safe. Always wear your mask. Syempre, wash your hands frequently. And I love you all. Have a sweet life, everyone. God bless.